Hi all, welcome to something a little bit different on the channel. This is an unboxing, something I think I rarely ever do on the channel, but thought I'd do it. And we were asked by an email a couple of weeks ago by Logitech if we would like one of their racing wheels for the F1. And I was like, they say we've got a new wheel coming out called the G923 Trueforce, would you like want to try? And I thought, absolutely. Definitely looks a nice piece of kit. Obviously that's just the instructions there, just to kind of explain how to set up, so like putting the USB into like the Xbox and so forth. So I'll get my hands around all that and see how it fits around the setup, because that's what I'm going to plan out as well. PowerPoint should be fine. I've got an extension cable, so that's fine, so I've got a spare slot for that, some stickers and labels and whatnot. I'll have a proper look at that later, but this is the wheel in its entirety. I tried doing like an image going around, but it wasn't the best video in the world, I noticed. But it's a really nice wheel. It's quite big, so how my desk fits, I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to make it work. I'm still kind of planning that stage out at the moment. I think I can make it fit. I know how. I think it's just going to take a bit of thought process, but it really is amazing. Like the buttons just look sweet. It just feels like a proper driving wheel. I've used like racing simulation wheels in the past. I used to have an old Williams wheel for like when I used to do it PlayStation racing, and it's a great wheel. This looks like a cut above. And it's just very discreet. It's like the pedals though, for me, are like if you were to drive like a really like good setup car. So if you're driving like say a Subaru Impreza and you're wanting really smart pedals, this is like sophisticated pedals. This is like what you're getting: the brake, the clutch, the accelerator, and absolutely nice piece of kit. I'm really like the. Because what I'll do is with the pedals I'll move the PlayStation, so I'll put the pedals where the PlayStation currently sits, and that way it allows me to kind of use the pedals accordingly, and it also allows enough room for them to actually go down and come back up and so forth. I'm quite glad that my desk allows that, especially. So that's the pedals will be able to fit in nicely. It's the steering wheel, I think I'll be able to fit in the desk. It's just about when I'm playing the game, I just have to move my keyboard, my mouse. I'll just have to move them, and I'll be able to kind of use the wheel. But it'll take me a bit of practice to kind of get used to. Getting back to a wheel for F1, I'm not 100% sure how much better. I'll probably need to put a bit of time in time trial for F1, see how it does me. Because that's where you've got to kind of practice really. So as I said, all the instructions are kind of there to kind of explain how it all works out, like my bed and all that. And I thought I might as well just show the back of the box as well, just to kind of show you how it looks, and kind of what they kind of explain on the back of the box as well, just saying like play advanced. And obviously if you've ever used like a wheel, you'll know how it feels. It feels realistic when you're turning, feels realistic when you're hitting the brakes and the accelerator and changing gears. And because I'm a driver, like a real life driver, like driving a car, I kind of know fundamentally the basics of how comfortable it is to drive the wheel, and it'll take practice to get used to. Massive thanks to Logitech for allowing this, as I'm going to spend a good bit of time this week hopefully getting used to it, seeing what it's like. And it's going to take a bit, it's like anything, it'll take time to get used to. But massive thanks to Logitech for sending one over to me. I'm really hoping this improves my driving game, adjusting back from going from a controller to a wheel. But as I said, something a bit different, folks. As I said, so you're welcome to pass a like, comment down below if you use a wheel, controller, whatever for F1 or driving games. Smash like, always, sub to the channel if you're new, and I'll catch you all later.